my God. What a way to start the 2020 NFL playoffs. An amazing game between the Indianapolis Colts and the Buffalo Bills at 1:05 Eastern Time. That was such an amazing game. When your team isn't playing in the day that you're watching games, everything is so much more stress-free. I don't know if you guys have tried that, but go ahead and do it. Either way, 27-24 Buffalo Bills victory. They win their first playoff game in like 25 years, and they did it in a very great fashion. I was so impressed with what I seen from Buffalo. I was actually appalled from what I seen from the Colts. Like, they played a good game, and they actually should have won it. If they weren't 0 for 2 on fourth down, it didn't go for that ridiculous 2-point conversion that literally made absolutely no sense in any sense of the word. That did not make sense at all. They could have won this game, but Buffalo was able to hold on, outcoach the Indianapolis Colts, and get things done when they needed to most. My favorite games are the ones that end in a botched Hail Mary attempt. That's how you know shit was good. That's how you know this game was one to remember. Congratulations, Buffalo Bills fans, and anyone that associates themselves with the state of New York. You guys got to see your team win in the playoffs again. And I am so happy for you guys. You guys are moving on, and that is just something that, no one can take from you. You guys made it out of the wild card and are moving on. So congratulations. Good job beating the Indianapolis Colts, but we got some stats to go over. I want to talk about a few things that have to do with this game, a few stats and all that stuff, so let's go ahead and get into that. So as I said, the Buffalo Bills won 27-24 off the back of Josh Allen, who went 26 for 35 with 2 passing touchdowns, 324 passing yards. He also had a rushing touchdown with 54 rushing yards. He did a fantastic job. The only thing that I see wrong with Buffalo is that Josh Allen is their leading rusher in a lot of the games they play, and that is not really something that you need to win in the playoffs. You need a competent running back. Moss is great, but Josh Allen is usually the one carrying the load in that category, so I'd like to see some more diversity from them in the run game. Stephon Diggs is an absolute monster. He had 9 targets, 6 receptions for 128 yards and a touchdown. He is literally a beast. Congratulations to Stephon Diggs. The Buffalo Bills, you guys played an amazing game. I don't know, man. This game left me in a little bit of a daze. I thought the Buffalo Bills were about to get screwed, in all honesty, because we all saw that fumble. Zach Pascal caught the ball, went down, didn't give himself up. He got back up. Nobody touched him down. He got back up and was going to try to pick up more yardage. The ball got punched out, and it was still ruled down by contact. That made me think that the Buffalo Bills were literally about to get screwed out of their first playoff win in a quarter of a century. But they weren't, and they got things done in the final seconds. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. This game was a damn roller coaster ride. This is the type of NFL playoffs that I am such a huge fan of. The Bills Mafia is probably ecstatic right now, and I cannot blame you guys. I have some stuff written down that I want to talk about as far as this game goes, what we learned about the Buffalo Bills in this game, and what went wrong for the Indianapolis Colts. So the first thing that killed the Colts here was that they missed that touchdown before the half. And I know you guys know what touchdown I'm talking about. They ran a play on 4th and goal. This is one of the 4th downs that they missed. Up 10-7, and it was barely overthrown by Phillip Rivers. This would have given the Colts a 17-7 lead going into halftime. That would have changed this game drastically, speaking that they only lost by 3 points. Michael Pittman had a few steps on his defender, and Phillip Rivers just could not connect on what is likely his last game of his NFL career. So that is not a good look right there. There's a crucial missed opportunity by the Indianapolis Colts. His arm and his shoulder will never recover from that Hail Mary, so I guess it's good just to end it now, because that was a bomb that someone that old has no business in throwing. They also struggled to sniff out plays early in the game, and these are 2 plays that the 2 plays I'm highlighting here were the back-to-back quarterback runs in the red zone by Josh Allen. One that resulted in getting into the red zone and one that resulted in a touchdown. It was just too easy for him. They were too busy focusing on the pass and not really valuing the run that Josh Allen brings to the table. He is a dynamic quarterback. He can run the football. He can lay somebody over. He can knock somebody out with his shoulder. He is strong, huge, and can run the football. There was no quarterback spy to be seen. There was no even indication that the Bills were expecting any type of run, but you got to play both sides when you're playing somebody like Josh Allen, and they did not do that. They were 0-2 on fourth down, and they went for that two-point conversion that actually made no sense. If you kick the PAT, you're down 17-24 in that situation and can close the gap with a touchdown, but instead you're forced to score a touchdown and then go for the 2-point to even take the lead, or to tie it. So that's not a good look there from that. But the things I learned this game about the Buffalo Bills, this team is built to win. This team is built to win a Super Bowl. And I know you guys may be thinking it was the wild card against the Colts. They were supposed to win this game. It wasn't that they won the game. It's how they won it. And this tells me, again, that Josh Allen is a franchise caliber quarterback. And the reason is, we all knew Josh Allen was great from his regular season performances. We all knew that. It was clear that he was a franchise caliber quarterback. But having what it takes to go into the playoffs and win your first playoff game in a close matchup, to win that playoff game, to play well enough to be involved in 3 touchdowns after having a pretty bad start to your career, after being involved in 3 touchdowns and winning the game, he is an absolute monster. He's legit. He's ready to take this team on a run. The Buffalo Bills are finally in the mix of things. I was rooting for them last year as well. They're finally in the mix of things. They have a great defense, a great special teams, a great offense, and an amazing quarterback leading this group, this team, to hopefully a deep playoff run. And another thing, Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen are a match made in heaven. Best trade that the Buffalo Bills could have made last season. There is nothing better they could have traded for than Stephon Diggs. It was worth everything they gave up, because he had 128 yards and a touchdown today in his first Buffalo Bills playoff game. Thank you, Bills, and thank you, Colts, for giving everybody an amazing game. It was absolutely fantastic to watch. Good game to both of your guys' franchises. Colts fans, I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry. Hopefully you guys can hit a quarterback in the draft, because Phillip Rivers is a little bit of a liability. And I'm not saying your receivers didn't drop 37 balls today, because they definitely did, but he just, I don't know, something about him's off. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode on The Other 31. I will be having a video coming out for each playoff game this season, so make sure to stick around and watch that. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.